Bullcrap Garage. Behind me is my 1977 Chevy C10. And we're going to tell a story today. My 1977 Chevy C10 came to me in 2007 when I was 9 years old. I've never drove it. I've ridden it a lot, but it needs now floors, like everything. I'm gonna take you along on the journey with me. This is gonna be a clusterfuck. We're just gonna be honest and straight out there. This is gonna be a clusterfuck. But this is my project. I just wanted to show you guys out there, everybody out there who maybe or may not be watching this. So the whole thing with my C10 is it was my grandfather's. He passed away in March of 2007. And he left it to me. A boy needs only 3 things in life: a truck, a dog, and a Harley, and he will be fine. A-okay. You know what? I believe that. So, you know, we are gonna do a 350 small block Chevy in this. We have to do floors and rockers and probably cab corners and probably find a whole nother truck. It's got the most chopped up wiring you've probably ever seen. And it's mostly disassembled at this point. And the wreckage behind me is what we're gonna call disassembly. You know, went up to Collingwood, bought a 350 small block Chevy for this poor truck. The goal now is to put it in, make it run. I don't care if it takes 20 years or 30 years. I'll be happy with it. This is 2021 now. You know, this is going to be a long and drug out process. And I just thought you guys would like to come along for the ride. You know, cowl intake, cowl hood, sorry. And, you know, like custom parts, and, you know, maybe it might not be the fastest thing in the world, and it may not be the quick or the best runner in the world, let's call it that. But it's mine. It's a flame piece of crap. And welcome and enjoy me trying to hack the exhaust out of this thing today, and possibly some other things. We will see what we get into and how much it wants to fight me today. But, you know, it's hot outside, but we got a nice breeze going. So let's get to work, guys. You know, tie up your boots, put on your safety glasses, and go out there and do something. This is Zach. Welcome to Bullcrap Garage. We will see you in probably about 25 minutes, to be 110% honest. So here we are, we're back. Not even 5 minutes later. And shockingly enough, that bolt just came loose off this cast manifold. I do not have a tripod, so we're just kind of rolling with it here. But I highly doubt that any of these bolts are going to come loose like that one did. And you know what? It is what it is at this point. If it comes loose, it comes loose. If it don't, it don't. If they break off, woohoo! If they don't, oh! Because you know what? This motor's garbage anyways. It's got so many things wrong with it that I can't even begin to start telling you the list. That's why I just bought a whole new motor and train. Well, not new, I bought it used. But hopefully it doesn't need to be rebuilt or any sort of these matters, because that would be no fun. Hopefully this thing just drops right in. I highly doubt it. This truck fights me any other time. I wouldn't expect it to fight me this time. So, you know, of course. You know, so taking off this manifold, you know, I don't consider myself an absolute genius. I don't consider myself a rocket scientist by any means of the necessaries. But, I kind of know what I'm doing. 50-50. Depends on the day. Depends on what we're doing. So, you know, I don't have any music for this. I just thought I'd show you. Maybe just taking off one, and I'm gonna jump to the driver's side and go deal with that. And if, let's just say, it wants to fight me and everything else, like I assume it will, I'll bring it back for the show, I guess. Well, we're gonna call this a show. Because you know what? Bullcrap Garage is not just me wrenching on stuff. Bullcrap Garage is about the adventure. About everybody coming together as one big family. Or one big set of assholes. And trying to work on something that maybe hasn't ran in 10 years. You know, this thing got parked in my parents' backyard for 10 or so some odd years. So, you know, it's always been my truck. It's always been my dream to have some sort of a hot rod of some sorts. And even if I didn't have this one, I would still, like, even if I didn't have this truck, I would still try to build something. Maybe it'd be something cooler. Maybe something faster. Who knows? But you know what? This is my truck, my show. So this is all blue. This is what we're gonna call Project Blue. I'll see you in a couple minutes. So this side's all off, like you've seen. Now this side's all off, as you can see, to a point. Now I gotta get down in there and start either grinding. Well, I'm gonna start with trying to put a socket on them, because you know what? These actually came out easier than I thought they would. You know, like I actually didn't snap any. I'm so shocked. I'm completely shocked. I thought, you know, well, that's it. We're grinding, you know. But no, actually, for once it came out really, really nicely. You know, like, but this is what I'm meaning by, I'm probably gonna have to find another truck, because this is all falling apart. Slowly but surely. And this is why we don't let things sit in yards for 10 years. I wish I was rich. I'd send this off to get somebody else to do it, but I'm not. Here I am. I'm poor. Oh well. Okay, so hopefully these bolts for this exhaust clamp will come off nicely, just like the headers did, so I can pull out that whole exhaust. I gotta work on that drive shaft today too, but this is what I'm meaning by rod. Like, it's rotted, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, like, it's just one of those things where you not have a tripod. I'm just trying to make one here out of wood and other crap that I can find kicking around here. You know. So it's right. You know, I'm pretty delusional on these bolts coming in. well, you know, I'm willing to admit it. On these bolts coming out, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to try. I do have a grinder, just in case. Not down here with me. That would have been smart. Yeah, but you know, like, that's just how this is gonna go. It's a project. Here we are. I'll let you know how it goes. So, yeah. It broke off. Which I'm good with. Because now, all I need to do is either break it, which I'm kind of assuming at this point, because this is not no restoration, by the way. This is a resto mod. So, you know, when you break off a bolt like that, as long as you don't have to reuse the bolt, it's okay. But in this case, how much do you want to bet? No, I'm just cutting around. No, so, you know, I could have attacked one of those down there. But if I can get that one off, if I can get this off, it'll make the exhaust coming out 1,000 times easier. And you know, we still got hangers and stuff like that, even though it's barely holding on by them. So, you know, I'm gonna probably prop you up here in about a second or two. I'm sorry for all the cuts and stuff like that, because I'm a terrible filmer. And yeah, so, you know, let's get this project started, and let's keep on going. So we're back, and you know, my little piece of crappy ass plywood here and I are best friends. So, and I already fell off it, but so now the whole goal here is to try to get this exhaust hanger off, which, all right, I should just grab a grinder. I'm fucking lazy right now. I really don't want to. And what else was I looking for here? I really just don't want to. I really don't. I don't want to swing sparks everywhere, because then I gotta watch for fire and blah 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 blah. Which, you know, you should watch for fire, especially when you're in a wooden barn surrounded by flammable stuff. But if you kind of hear or see what I'm saying here, like, see, broke the bolt right off. Now it's just, I gotta get this off, which is gonna be one of the more bigger nightmares on Elm Street. But I'm fucking hallucinating at this point, because I'm really hoping that this comes off. Safety glasses, people, safety glasses. Make sure you don't get junk in your eye, because you need 2 eyes to do crap like this. So, you know, be safe, and always remember, don't do me. Just don't do me. Whatever you see me doing, do the exact opposite. Because by rights, you should just take a Sawzall right to this fucking thing and completely be done with it. But no, I'm stupid, and I want to dick around today, so what am I doing? I am completely just fucking around. So, you know, probably gonna go into the house here in about 2.3 seconds to ask somebody if they have a Sawzall. And if they do, yay! And if not, I'm gonna cry. I really am. You know, but, so, yeah, hopefully this all comes out nicely, and we will see you in probably about 45 minutes or so, because I'll get talking and stuff, and or it'll be dark. All right, we'll see you in a bit. So we're back, and you know, my little piece of crappy ass plywood here and I are best friends. So, and I already fell off it, but so now the whole goal here is
try to get this exhaust hanger off. Which, alright, I should just grab a grinder. I'm fucking lazy right now. I really don't want to. And, what else was I looking for here? I really just don't want to. I really don't. I don't want to swing sparks everywhere because then I gotta watch for fire and blah, 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 blah. Which, you know, you should watch for fire, especially when you're in a wooden barn. Surrounded by flammable stuff, but if you kind of hear or see what I'm saying here, like, see, broke it. Broke the bolt right off. Now it's just, I gotta get this off, which is gonna be one of the more bigger nightmares on Elm Street, but I'm fucking hallucinating at this point because I'm really hoping that this comes off. Safety glasses, people, safety glasses. Make sure you don't get junk in your eye because you need two eyes to do crap like this. So, you know, be safe and always remember, don't do me. Just don't do me. Whatever you see me doing, do the exact opposite. Because by rights, you should just take a Sawzall right to this fucking thing and completely be done with it. But no, I'm stupid and I want to dick around today. So what am I doing? I am completely just fucking around. So, you know, probably gonna go into the house here in about 2.3 seconds to ask somebody if they have a Sawzall. And if they do, yay! And if not, I'm gonna cry. I really am. You know, but, so, yeah, hopefully this all comes out nicely. And we will see you in probably about 45 minutes or so, because I'll get talking and stuff, or it'll be dark. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. 45 minutes later, just to get that section out. You know, I still have this section here to do, which I'm probably going to have to grind it off at this fucking point. But, you know, I've just gotten that part done, so it's celebrational cigarette time. So, my whole plan with Bullcrap Garage is to get this truck running, driving, obviously. But, you know, maybe if this starts to somewhat support itself, I would like to do some future projects, such as, you know what I mean, a golf cart that can do 120 miles an hour. I think that'd be cooler than shit. You know, I understand this is very long. I'm probably just gonna get that exhaust out today. Then we're gonna call her a day. We'll see what happens. But, you know, how it goes. And if any of y'all are thinking about starting a project like this, I would highly suggest it. But make sure you have some friends, some family who are willing to help you. I do. I just refuse to call them and ask for help, obviously, because we're not even at the big part it's yet, like, you know what I mean, taking off the box, taking off the cab, motor, transmission, putting a new motor in, putting a new transmission in, sandblasting the frame, rhino lining it. And, you know, the whole plan with this truck is to eventually do big fat smoky burnouts, and that's really all I care about in a really nice cruiser. Like, you know, sitting all nice down low and just, you know, like, actually enjoy this truck, because they're it's so many years old now, and you know, everybody's hot rodding them now all of a sudden. I don't know why, but you know, like this is the coolest thing to me. It's a straight cab long box. I want to keep a straight cab long box. But I would like to at some point say to like my parents and stuff that, you know, like, look what I did, like I built this in a barn, and you know, but it's sweaty, it's hot. I'm probably not going to film that, trying to take that stupid Y pipe out, because I'm already over it and I'm ready to fucking just throw it. But I'll let you know when it's out. Thanks for the talk. See y'all in a bit. Look at the exhaust. It's all off. Thank God. You know, it's time to clean up. Put all these tools away. And welcome to Bullcrap Garage. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, like it. If fucking you don't like it, oh well. And if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. It will, and a future video will be coming. I don't know when, but at some eventual point. Thank you. Welcome. Goodbye.